Thank you for joining us once again. In this tutorial, we're going to cover setting up static IP address, installing Gnome, and switching between the command line and the graphical user interface. Okay, so we're going to start by editing our network interface card. We are going to set up on boot to yes. Just go ahead and do that. So you can use your favorite editor. And we're going to also set up a subnet mask and the default gateway. So subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and our IP address we're going to set static as 192.168.10.10. Our default gateway is 192.168.10.1. And with DNS, we're going to use the Google DNS 8.8.8.8. Alright, once you're done with that, you can exit. Save and exit, of course. What you're going to do, we're going to shut down and restart the system. So hopefully, we should have our IP address. So let's go ahead and log in. And you realize that we're logging in, and everything is using the command line. But there are times that when we may want to have a graphical presentation basically of our OS. So we're gonna also work on setting that up. We're going to use as Gnome as our GUI. So let's go ahead and install the minimal requirements for Gnome, which we'll use as our graphical user interface. So yes, so we go yum, group install, basic desktop platform. Okay, and you're going to put X11, add fonts. Let's go ahead. It should take not take too long. Again, depends on your bandwidth, your internet provider and bandwidth and so on. Okay. Okay, so we may have to pause the video and resume. Okay, so we complete. So Gnome is completed. Now to start in our graphical user interface, all we do is type start X, and we're now using our graphical user interface. All right. In Windows, we would call that Windows Explorer. This is basically a structure of your setup of your installation. Okay, let's go ahead and shut down and restart. One of the things you realize is that when you restart, it will go back to the command line mode. So you may want to set it up so that it boots up to the graphical user interface. Right, just doing some important edits. You may want to set up your firewall at this point and enable web. Right, you want to allow web traffic and secure web traffic also on FTP. So you might want to do that. This is very important when setting up a web server. So we're going to make sure we're going to take care of those. Okay. Right. So you're going to log on with root, password, whatever you set during the install. Now we're going to edit our system configuration so that once the system starts, it starts with starts using the Gnome, the graphical user interface. So we're going to change it to 3. That will enable us to have Gnome startup once the system is booted. So at the point when you log in, you put in your password, then a graphical user interface will show up instead of just command line.